Hello everyone! So again, no more sketches for today, but I'll be covering my review of chapter 16 of Darth Plagueis. And this is another one of those chapters that doesn't feature Plagueis very much, like chapter 14. But anyway, we get to see Palpatine enacting the plans to assassinate Vidar Kim, because of him trying to push against the Trades Federation and being problematic. And Palpatine is curious, I guess. He knew that it became clear to him that Plagueis had again influenced Palpatine to go against the Trades Federation. And it was, I guess, his way of teaching Palpatine that he must be prepared to accept all consequences that sprang from his schemes. And we also get to see how that lesson that Plagueis taught him of always being on guard is paying off in this, where Palpatine is now vowing never to let his guard down after Plagueis choked him. And then Palpatine has one last meeting. But anyway, Palpatine has one last meeting with Vidar Kim, and Vidar makes it clear that he is the only one that he trusts, which he really shouldn't, but that Palpatine is the only person he trusts. And he gave him a route of where he'd be going for the next week, and that's when Palpatine gave that to Saint Pestige, who is going to send out a Maladin assassin, who, if you know Plagueis, they're going to come important later. So yeah, Palpatine was also a bit curious, I guess, as to why Plagueis want to direct the blame of the assassination to the Trades Federation. And I'm still a bit confused by that myself. But anyway, we get on to Camino, of all places. I knew it would probably come up, but I didn't expect it to come up here. And we have Plagueis talking to the Kaminoans about using the Inchuri he has to create a clone army for of course, the Sith Grand Plan. And they find that the Inchuri is a bit too violent and not obedient enough. And they consider other options such as Ithorians or Kamossi, but humans was another option, but they're looking into research more of the Inchuri, whatever. And they proceed pretty much to get some military specialists to regard their programming, and they and to also get funding from Damask Holdings for the project, and they're also getting studies on the sociology of Inchuri. But anyway, the assassination plays out, and Vidar is killed, and the assassin, while being interrogated by Ronha Kim, she injects herself with a neurotoxin and kills herself. I'm not quite sure why Palpatine is angry. Perhaps that she was captured. as he says, "The fool!" Palpatine fumes. "Why didn't she wait until Kim had exited the taxi as Messaline?" But then Pastage makes it clear, "Well, you told me, you instructed me to make it public, which is exactly what I told her." But for some reason I don't know why Palpatine is angry. Perhaps I'm just not clicking onto something. I've been a little bit tired reading these today. But the Jedi are investigating into the matter, but it can't be traced back to Palpatine. And Pestige did warn the Maladin about One Heart, but then there's a really confusing line that I still can't get my head around, and it's if Von Haar is under the impression that he might have been the target, then Kim may not have revealed his suspicion about Tapala and Varuna, which to me doesn't make any sense. What difference would that make? Honestly, what difference would it make? So that's something I'm confused. That's confused me. But because it's, you know, how would that affect Vidar? Neither knew they were going to be going to be subjects to being murdered until Vidar was killed. So how would that affect it? That's something that really confused me. See if anyone down below can clear it up, then please do. But either way, he didn't really go into. Either way, Vidar didn't really go into detail with One Heart about the whole situation. He kept it indirect and mainly referred to it with a detriment. As it's put, at no time did he offer anything more than veiled references to intrigues on the booth, so there you go. He wasn't able to persuade Von Haar to leave the Jedi, but for some reason again, it's mentioned that Plagueis will not be pleased. But rumours were spreading that Kim may have been involved in shady business. The message that Palpatine was wondering why would they want to sabotage the Trade Federation in this way, make it seem like the Trade Federation assassinated him, and realised the message was to be sent off to the Senate to make it spread apprehension in, as it said, in the galactic capital, to make it seem like you comply with us or you don't. Or something like that. And if you don't, face the consequences. And Palpatine goes, "Well, it's done in any case," he said finally, as it said in the book. And Palpatine is, of course, clear of it. And Palpatine is going to be promoted to Senator. So I enjoyed the chapter. I do think once we got onto the that last bit with Palpatine talking to Pestage about the assassination, I think we were losing it a little bit there with what was going on. I do think maybe it could have been made a little bit clear as to why it was bad that the Maladin would. I guess the intention was for the Maladin to kill Kim and not get captured, but I guess that's probably why Palpatine was upset. But I'm still confused about it because, well, no information was revealed. But oh well. And I've only just scratched the idea that the message was to have the Trade Federation inflict fear so that people will comply with their shippings, I guess. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.